So welcome all. We are proceeding to the webinar of scope of switch reluctance motor in electrical vehicle by the Nimish sir. Nimish Suchak sir is currently working in Polytechnic Institute of Jamnagar. Previously, he also served for the CUSA Engineering College, Vadwan, and the Rajkot Polytechnical Institute. So because when person is working particular on PhD topic and in-depth and collecting in-depth knowledge, then it will be great pleasure to have their view and their collection of data and what is happening in this particular field. Because Nimish sir is working on electrical vehicle and particular SRM, he will have good data and information related to this topic. So whatever and whoever is interested in switch reluctance motor and electrical vehicle can have this webinar recording also, and it will be benefited for future reference also. And it will also be have good topic of discussion at the end. We will have 10 to 15 minutes for the question answer as well as discussion. So myself, Dr. Jignesh Makwana, hosting this Rhyni Tech Skills and Fundamentals, also now known as Rhyni Tech Private Limited, which provide the online digital content, courses, books, webinars related to technical topic, particular electrical engineer for the PhD and PG students, as well as for business marketing and web development courses. So with this webinar, now we started every month one webinar hosted by some expert, and it will be free of course. So this recording will also be available to the participants. So whenever they want, they can revise it. So without wasting further time, we can start the webinar, and let's participants will join together as time is already 7:03. So instead of wasting time in waiting for the participants, we can move on, we can start because recording is also available. And at the last, we will have interaction also for 10 to 15 minutes. So for the moment, Nimish sir, you can turn on your webcam for the moment, and later on, you can start. So Chuck sir, am I audible? Your mic is mute, I think. You can join with video. And once start, we can turn off the video. Welcome, sir. So I am handing over this now to you, and I am turning off my webcam also. So please go ahead and start the presentation. Currently, we have two participants, Harsh and Mahanta. So welcome, both of you, and let's start.
I am really thankful to Dr. Jignesh Makwana for giving me this opportunity to share my knowledge with all of you. So without wasting time, I'm starting my presentation, and whatever information I have collected, I am sharing with you. See, today's topic of webinar is scope of switch reluctance motor in electric vehicle. Am I audible, Makwana sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, clearly audible.
Okay. So in today's webinar, we are going to discuss introduction and relevance, then principle of operation of switch reluctance motor, torque speed characteristic, converters and control, various control strategies, suitability features of SRM for electric vehicle application, and finally, summary. See, all the data which you are going to see in a couple of minutes, they all are taken from either book or journal paper. See, electrical vehicles are becoming more and more popular as a result of number of reasons like falling prices and more importantly, rising environmental and climate consciousness. So first, we are discussing about why we are transforming from IC engine to EV. EVs are replacing internal combustion engines vehicles in the automotive industries, though the use of electric vehicles are less than 1% in most of the countries. And in Indian government, they are hoping that by the year 2030, all the roadways will be having electric cars and trucks. See, this is the one comparison of electric vehicles and IC engine I have collected from one journal paper. Uh, there are pros and cons of electric vehicles. We are not saying that we are having only pros of electric vehicles. There are some disadvantages also. But eco-friendly, you can see it is eco-friendly while IC engines are not eco-friendly. Even running cost of electric vehicles is low compared to IC engine vehicles. So these are the comparison I have taken from journal paper. See, this is the data I have collected from various websites. You can see in two-wheelers, either BLDC, it means brushless DC motor, or permanent magnet synchronous motor is used, PMSM, in two-wheelers. And I have taken different companies, so you can have idea that at this point of time, permanent magnet motors are used in two-wheelers. Same way, I have collected data for four-wheelers. Now you can see in all the four-wheelers for various companies, they are using PMSM motors ranging from 55 or 42 kilowatt to 130 kilowatt. So in both cases, in two-wheelers and four-wheelers, in both cases, PMSM motors and BLDC motors are used. And we know the common thing in PMSM and BLDC motor that both motors used permanent magnet in their rotor. And right now we are going to discuss about SRM, which is magnetless motor. Even I have taken some comparison of SRM with both the motors. It means BLDC motor and PMSM motor. All the three motors, either it is PMSM or BLDC or SRM, all they are possesses essential qualities like high efficiency, significant starting high torque, effortless control, wide speed range, minimum maintenance. PMSM and BLDC motor frequently use neodymium magnet, but are particularly prone to demagnetization at high temperature and sudden surges of current. So to avoid this thing, we need better cooling arrangement in PMSM and BLDC motor while they are using in electric vehicle.